Flame-tastic tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds with me, Blue Ankylo. Nailed it! Last episode, we worked our way through the sewers, killing Minnie and Otyug, and some trolls and crocodiles. And in this episode, we're in the Fire Guild, Fire Knife, the bad thieves. You know, they're one of the team that put the curse on us. I think for today's episode, we're going to start by reading about the Fire Knives Guild, maybe? Synopsis. Yeah, I used to do this in the Pool of Radiance. So let's return to the old habit here. The party seeks to locate the Master of the Fire Knives and force him to release his bond. That is the plan, even though I mostly forgot about it. We're just here by accident. To accomplish this, the characters must save the princess. Once they free themselves of the bond, they must meet the true king. Yada yada. We'll figure that out once we get there. So, you know, that's the plan for today, basically. And is there anything else to talk about? Probably not. Let's just get to it. Let's just do it, right? Okay, sorry, just moving my mouse around. Okay. The map is working. Probably going to get some random encounters this time, I would expect. I mean, lots of empty rooms again. I gotta love empty rooms. The hideout is strangely quiet for such a normally active place. How do we know it's normally active? Who told us? Bash. So it's going to be like a killer ambush, right? Yeah, well, I just wanted to rest one. You know, I'm surprised the patrol went into this room. We're kind of off the main hallway and there's nothing in here, but it's fine. I just wanted to kill some fire knives. You know how it goes. I really like stinking clouds. What? Oh. If you hit enter, it exits rather than targeting. Well, we got one of them anyway. That's good. Sure. Hey, don't use your bows on me. Totally cheating. Stupid pings. I'm sorry, fellow McGubbins. You're taking a beating. Alright, there we go. No more bows allowed. There we go. Earth Darkness. Kicking butt. We're gonna wait. I could have equipped a ranged weapon, but kind of expecting this guy to run for it, honestly. Let's just cast a quick magic missile, maybe to finish him off. 14 damage, nice. I find it easier to use a magic missile than to switch to your bow. It obviously is quicker. That's a lot of stuff. I doubt it's magical. I seriously doubt it's magical because it was a random encounter. We do not want the... Well, wait, was there money? No, there was no money. We need the money, but we don't need any random stuff weighing us down. Okay. Down this way. I would like to get to that section of the map that has the 145 in it, because it looks like that's kind of the top of the map. We could have come in through door number 1, I think. I just didn't. So, from somewhere nearby, you hear a panicked voice. I went to get Kybor to interrogate the prisoner. His whole place was incinerated. This place must be cursed. Well, I didn't know there was going to be incineration. I like it. Sounds like Mystica Ba got here early. Alright, I get it. You guys really like your bows. What these guys are not really very good at is hitting us. Like, the Otyugs were much more dangerous. Oh, I should have put Earth Darkness in there. He's way stronger at melee. That's like his thing. Sorry, Earth. Someone please hit this guy. I was making fun of them for missing all the time, and then now our team misses like 5 in a row. There we go. Earth still can't get in. Well, fella, because you don't... Actually, wait. You are a ranger now, so he starts getting extra attacks as well. Although I believe rangers don't get their extra attacks until a little bit later than a normal fighter does. And paladins as well. Okay, I'm kind of curious. What kind of AC? These guys, I guess AC of 1 is pretty low. I hate it when the enemy gets me in a choke point like this. It's kind of annoying. Alright, a little bit of experience. Some more junk. Exit. No. Alright, let's keep working our way around. Let's see what's in here first. Within the room are 2 rows of shrouded bodies. At the head of each row is a sign. One reads, "To be raised," the other, "To be buried." Well, we will learn raise dead eventually, which is really quite nice, actually. Although, I think you still keep your -1 constitution forever, but it's tough. It's just part of the old game system. Alright, so, do we, wonder if we can get, like, loot if we explore there. I just want to start with the low numbers, see what's up there. I haven't really been reading anything on the, side list yet. About the room are a number of people frozen in positions of battle. A couple have tumbled over and lie in an awkward pile. What would you... A couple of them are beginning to move. What would you do? What do you do? Well, I mean, we could just kill them all. That sounds a little evil. It looks like... I mean, my first thought here was Medusa and they're all turned to stone. But maybe now that they're starting to move, that means someone cast Hold Person or something. So there's a cleric around. If this is the place with the cleric, then the cleric is probably working with that fighter that we were talking to earlier. Kill them. You slaughter them before they recover from being held. It's totally fine, right? You stop at the entrance to this room. In front of you is a cloud of blades, whirling about one another. A metallic whine makes it almost impossible to hear. Ah, so... I do know that high-level clerics get this amazing blade barrier spell. I bet you that's, of course, what this would be. So let's just wait it out. After a few moments, the blades slow down and fade away. The whining drops to a whisper and ends. The room looks as if others had been caught by the blades. Well, they weren't smart and waited like I was. So far, so good, guys. Against the wall here, you see a stuffed figure of King Azun. It shows the marks of innumerable knife tosses. Ouch. Another fire knives. Now, I expect that other message about the, they said there was a blaze of... someone was incinerated. Another high-level cleric spell would be, what is it? There is a flame strike spell, I believe. So that may have been what that was talking about. Target. Not the most effective stinking cloud, but it's fine. Nice. Stop it with your arrows. Stop that. I said stop that right now. Okay. Nothing we can do there. Wait, we did... Okay, view items, shield, flail, staff, sling, aim. Because one of them is stunned or helpless, one shot with anything. And technically, the staff sling doesn't use any ammo, so it's a little bit more, you know, overall efficient than a bow. Alright. Oops. No. No, we're fine. Those battles are nothing special. You see the remains of a fire knife checkpoint. Only fire knives are among the bodies. So this must be a pretty deadly cleric we're going to run into up here. Echoing through the silent corridors comes an angry voice. Kybor's dead. Yeah, okay, that's... No, this is different. Well, you were supposed to guard him. So you get the honor of killing Vanger Dahast instead. I wonder if that's the cleric. I don't know who Kybor is, but apparently he's dead. Maybe he's like someone he was defending? I don't know. Let's just keep following the trail of bodies, basically. We'll search this room, because this is the one that had the corpses. Probably a bad idea. Stinking cloud. I think the stinking cloud does speed it up a little bit. One of these days, I'll remember how to do this quickly. Well, we're not getting great success on the whole stinking cloud, to be honest. That was even a from behind. Crazy. There we go. Now we can actually move because the other one was helpless. Kind of a waste there, maybe. We're not going to move into the smoke. Not worth it. Sorry, fella, you're just going to have to chill out there watching us. You're supervising today. Now, Elric, you can join him on supervision duty. Basically, everyone's on supervision duty now. Speed this up a little bit. Try. Nope. I mean, the smoke will clear eventually, but the higher the level we are, the longer the smoke lasts, I believe. The stinking cloud. Alright. That's not bad. These fights aren't too difficult. I mean, we're not terribly rewarding either, but... Okay, so no more searching. I think that's fine. Continue this way. This dark and smoky room is adorned with all forms of torture implements. On a rack in the middle of the room is a well-muscled, middle-aged man. Around him are fire knives working the equipment. Well, he's an enemy of our enemy, right? The assassins are engrossed in their task and seem unaware of you. What do? We totally attack them. If there's assassins torturing someone that work, like they work for the fire knives, we definitely need to kill them, right? How far away are these guys? Pretty far away. How would they like to start with a fireball here? Could also try to hold them. I can't remember the range on hold person. We'll try. I kind of feel like blowing through some spells. Hold person is pretty good. Delay. Okay, hold person, let's see. It is not long enough. I was hoping they'd either move closer or we'd have enough range with hold person. I should really look up the exact distance that you can use it. So that's a waste of a spell. 2 spells, technically. The fireball, though, the fireballs get really long range. I mean, you can see I can cast it up to about there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That will be fine. Not a huge fireball, but it's not bad. I don't suppose Fella McGubbins is close enough to maybe get one? No. Oh, well. I got my hopes up for nothing. Now, they're just going to shoot us with arrows if we don't start moving down. Cast... You know, I've never... Well, hold person from here will work. Totally. We'll use it on the ones with 17 HP. First. Good. Good. Okay, I forgot how great hold person was. Yeah, we should be using that more often. Yeah, definitely more often. Also, Alucard gets to move really fast again. Or I think always. No, didn't he only have 9 movement with the studded leather armor? Alright, yeah. Good, good. I'm glad I remembered to use hold person finally. This was a set battle. It's possible something here is magical. I suppose we should detect... No. While we've detected... Yeah, the girdle is magical. It must do something. And the Ohm Stone must do something as well. Just figured I'd have a quick look at our dudes. The bracers were good. While we have the spell cast. Yeah, the dust is probably invisibility. I think I said that before. Nothing magical for Christina. Or Fella. Or Earth Darkness. I always hate that early part of the game when you got no magic items. I want magic, everyone. Everyone needs more magic. Okay, you release the man from the rack. He collapses to the floor and has suffered very badly at the hands of the fire knives. He whispers, "Don't worry about me. Rescue Nikasha. She's in here somewhere." I was expecting a journal entry, honestly. He refuses all offers of assistance. Now, we could probably afford to cast some Cure Wounds on him. But it's alright. Insisting that you save your energy for the rescue. All he'll accept is his hammer that was leaning against the rack. He insists you go on without him. I wonder if this is the cleric. Clerics use hammers, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out eventually. Okay, so let's just keep heading towards... I like using the map just to sort of head towards the next number. Looks like maybe we'll go to number 3 next. We found a secret. It does seem like secret doors are pretty easy to find, too. The game, like, doesn't tell you all of them, but I do seem to find them on my own. Like, it tells me about them pretty regularly, even if technically... Oh, you can also see them from that side. You can see the door from this side. That helps. Safe place to rest? What about looking for stuff? Huh. That's cool. So if we were using secret... We can see all the doors. What would be the natural way to go down? Probably from this far right side, I guess. I didn't really find the door. I just walked through it, silly game. This is an ornate room, ornate even. Apparently the office of someone high up in the fire knives. Huh. Does he have any goods? Apparently not. The eerie silence carries another voice. That fop couldn't fool anyone on sight. Next time we should program them for something other than voice. Is that the bonds or some sort of programming, I guess? As you enter the hallway, you detect a strange, smoky scent. Sounds like trouble. Is it here? This room was once a library, but the shelves and their contents are now ash. Oh, some parts are still smoking. In the center of the room is a charred body. Clutched in its hand is a piece of paper. The hand kept the paper from being destroyed. You take it and you record it in journal entry 29. Alright, we got a journal entry, buddy. Journal. This is the right one. No, this is the right one. Okay, journal 29, right? Yeah. The unburned part reads, our ally can control flame, skip from body to body, and exhibit an array of extra-dimensional powers. It is my conclusion that the flamed one can be none other than Big T. So he controls fire, and he can skip between bodies. That's pretty bad. That's not good at all. So, I guess he really is back. We had our thought. I mean, okay, the game hasn't technically said it was Tyrannothraxis. It could be Tyrann the Terrible, which is totally different. Let's save, just in case we have a boss battle coming up, and I die horribly. It's possible. This was once a lab, but the same intense flame has swept through here as well. So, if this was Tyrannothraxis, I don't know why he came through and killed everyone. Actually, I should go to the bottom right first. This is an extremely well-ordered bedroom. Everything seems exactly in place. A search of the room turns up nothing of particular value. As you leave, unseen servants start putting the room back in order. Magic. Search some more. I want the treasure. Give me some treasure. Well, I tried. I spent a couple hours looking for treasure. Oops, this is a dead end. I didn't even notice. So Kybor would have been the leader of the Red Thieves, and for some reason Tyrannothraxis killed him, I guess? I don't know. Sounds weird to me. The room has been converted to a hospital. Wounded fire knives lie in moaning in their beds. Those that can rush out through the west wall. Now, those that can, gotta look at the commas, rush out through the west wall. They're fleeing. You realize that the rest are harmless. Passing through, you hear various mutterings, and you record it in Journal 27. Blah, 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 blah. Cursed adventurers. He says 27. The wounded men moan in terror about a hammer-wielding maniac and a room suddenly filled with flashing blades. They hope the leader's 2 prisoners are worth their trouble. Well, we've already rescued that one. Sorry, guys. Let's see what's in number 8 here. Ah, storage area. Loot. Give me loot. As you poke around, you discover a set of tables fitted with straps and some intricate tools. The tip of one has a bluish hue that matches your sigils. Ooh. Can we take it? So was this where we were, cursed? Maybe? You spot a checkpoint to the west. Duck down to the south quickly. You found the armory. You totally opened the box. What do you think? Who do you think I am, game? 1,000 XPs. And Elven chainmail. Elfin, even at this point. Well, that's pretty good. Looks like we're getting a lot of, like, cleric stuff. You know, you're meant to have not 5 fighters, but... let's see here. How do we divvy this up? It's probably like a necklace of missiles. Elven chain is light and pretty good generally. Slightly better AC than normal chain. Sometimes you can cast spells wearing it even, depending on the game. Let's have Earth Darkness take the probably magical sword and Fella take the next one. Now that he can... Oh, sorry, you're out of space. Christina, you get the next longsword. I'm going to let Alucard test out the mace and the flail, and if they're magical, I'll give them to somebody. The bracers, I suppose, will compare to his current bracers. And the Elven chainmail, I guess if we can equip it, Mystic is the one that could most use the AC right now, because he has the least HP. Okay, we got magic. That's what I need. That's what I'm talking about, right? So the bottommost longsword is probably magical. Thaco of 10. Oops. It's a +3 longsword? Are you kidding me? Wow. Earth Darkness, you have scored the big one. Christina, I'm sorry, fellow McGubbins, you didn't get one yet. But let's see. Hers is Thaco 11. And equip that last one. So that's a +1 longsword, I think. Assuming I'm understanding how these are working. That chainmail was just normal. So I'm curious about the bracers. So AC -1, let's switch them up. Definitely not very good. Well, if those are bracers of AC, they're bracers of AC 10, I think. Yeah. They might be bracers of something. I mean, we'll figure it out back when we get to base. They may be... It's cursed! Does anyone have a remove curse ready? I probably do have one, actually. Nope. Remove curse. Look at me. I was prepared! Alucard. Sorry about that. Your bracers are no longer cursed. Well, I think mostly it just means they're unequipable. Yeah. I think if I re-equip them, it's back to being cursed. Alright. Well, that'll teach me for equipping stuff randomly. Let's test out the mace! Alright, so we have a current Thaco of 11. Switch to the mace. That's a +2 mace. That's good. And we're at 9. Equip that. It's another +2 mace. So I'm going to give one of those to Mystic of Ba. And he should get another +1 Thaco and damage from this, I believe. 14. 13, there you go. And seeing as his flail is +1, someone who doesn't even have a magical weapon should take that. Longsword is +1. Elric's has nothing. Actually, you know what? Fella, because you are our classic, you used to be the cleric. Let's give you a cleric weapon for now. Just have to move stuff around a little bit here. We'll give you a flail. There you go. See, I'm a nice guy. Fella, no, not search. Few items. So 11 Thaco. Equip the new flail. Yeah, +1 flail is better than +0 trident, I would say. It doesn't do as much damage against large creatures, but you hit stuff more often, at the very least. Did we get anything else magical? We got Cursed Bracers. Was this Longsword magical? I think it was just random. We'll get everything identified when we get back to town. If we ever get back to town. We have the Elven Chainmail, right. So AC -1 and 9 mobility. It's not as good. Well, that's dumb. That's dumb. Usually Elven Chainmail is really amazing. In this one, it's not as good. I would say not as good. And the necklace... It could have been a necklace of protection, but I bet you it's a necklace of, like, missiles or something. So we could probably use it in battle or something and see what it does. Okay. Well, we survived the cursing. Should we keep searching for more loot? Probably not. Oh, look! The map even says... Search for treasure, the bracers are cursed. You can tell that I'm trying to ignore that side thing as much as I can. Let's save it and prepare for a checkpoint. And then I'll probably rest up before I go to 15 and try to get maxed out. The fire knives demand your immediate surrender. Do you think we surrender? Look, I surrendered to the good guys once. I'm never doing it again. Alright. So, what do we got here? Move a little bit closer, and we'll pop a stinky cloud. Still can't get it as far as I would like. Oh well. Not bad, not bad. Fella McGubbins, you can do some praying. Earth Darkness, you can do some killing. That was the opposite of killing, to be honest. No stinking clouds ready. Try a charm person. Sounds good. I think it said unaffected there. Alright, that should have given all of us a bonus and all of the enemies a debuff there. Stinking cloud it up. That's where I wanted it. Alright, well I think they get a penalty to their Thaco when they're coughing like that, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Of course, now they can sit in the smoke and shoot us with arrows. That's kind of dumb. Hold person is still overpowered. It's better than a lot of low-level mage spells, to be honest. That guy's helpless. Magic missiles won't kill him, but, that's fine. If we can get these fire knives to be held in the back, that would be useful. Good? Good? Oh man, that is so good. Why have I not been using that more often? That is like overpoweredly good. Also, now that I've got all these magic items mixed in with normal items, it's kind of even more of a pain to switch between melee and ranged, because then you have to remember which one was magical before they don't actually tell us right now. I have to remember that mace on the bottom is what I want to use, for instance. Until I have them identified. You know what I mean, right? We'll just use the people that are already using range to finish this off. Seeing as you don't really need everyone to switch over. Probably saves time in the long run. Alright, 650 and a bunch of junk. Alright, so what I'm going to do is right here, It even says final confrontation. We're totally gonna rest everybody up and get ready. So you are ready to go. -1 AC. That's good. And the mace. And... ready. I think that's... well, I mean, he's only got a long sword. So it's either +1 or it's just normal. I thought I had more people with -2 AC. Must not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh well. So let's encamp. Save. Fix. So we successfully healed everyone. Rest up for... I don't know how long. I think 8 hours is about as long as it takes to memorize everything. Looks like we can rest here long enough, so I'll restore spells quick. Double check that I've got all the stuff that I want. I mean, I didn't get to... because I just used the gold box restore spells, I don't manually select them all. So I didn't get to, like, personalize the spells for the next battle. But it also saved a lot of time. I think that's how we'll be doing it for most of the game. Especially once we get up to, like, level 6, 7, 8 spells, and everyone has so many spell memorization slots. It just takes forever to relearn all those things. Okay. We're good to go. Let's see what's in here. You meet the leader of the Fire Knives. With a sinister sneer, he speaks, and you record it in Journal 11. Alright. Let me switch over here. Journal 11. Oh, is it a... okay. 12 is the long one. Journal entry 11. Your arrival is well timed. We expect the king to fall into our backup trap. It is unfortunate that you attacked the wrong target. But let me introduce the man you tried to kill. He gestures over to 2 prisoners tied up against the wall. One is a thin-bearded man, and the other is a young woman with a tattered purple sash. It's true, it's purple. I wonder if she's the one with the purple we've been following. The man you tried to kill is Geogi Wyvernspur, an excellent mimic. Turning to Geogi, perhaps you could give us another rendition of the king's voice. Geogi looks at you and blanches. Also, let me introduce the woman who made the king's arrival possible, Princess Nicatia. At this point, the princess slips her bonds, sweeps up a handy club, and brains the leader. Quick, she yells, dispose of his guards before the leader can evoke your bonds. Sounds like a good plan. You did good, girl. You did good. Oh, there's a lot. I should have... you know what I meant to do, and I totally forgot? I was going to bless up and protection from evil up before this fight. And I totally forget, because I always forget that. Alright, you are going to cast Fireball right now. Okay, Earth Darkness, you don't need to worry about fireballs. You just need to kill. Alright. Now, because they've got a mage, we definitely want to make sure he gets hit, so he can't cast on us. I sure wish Fella wasn't standing in the way. Well, you know, it's kind of... oh, man. I want to make sure I hit the mage. It's kind of his own fault, right? For being out front like that. He's not supposed to be out front like that. So, sorry, Fella McGubbins. Maybe you'll roll a save. Now, we almost killed a lot of these guys in one hit. And we definitely killed the mage. So that was good. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop there. So, Fella, you took 16 damage. I think it's honestly in your best interest to allow a back attack and just get out of the way. Yeah, you totally managed that. That was great. Good. Now, the next fireball is less likely to kill you. Yeah. Totally. No, not safe. This'll do. Aren't you guys glad we have lots of fireballs? Imagine how long this battle would have taken with normal fighting. And I only hit one person on our party. Totally by, well, not exactly accident. Stinking Cloud. And actually, I'm not convinced that Stinking Cloud is as good as Hold Person right now. 1, 2. Well, 2 out of 4 is probably enough that I'm not as mad about it. Okay, so they were about equivalent, to be honest. I think that does it. Oh, there's one left up there. Fellow McGubbins, take him out. You missed. Why do I trust you? Oh, he tried to run and then you killed him. That's right. You just wanted to let him try to escape first, and then you killed him. All right. Well, that's how you do that battle. Yeah, you guys are... You're totally all dead. All right. Now this time we might be getting some loot. We definitely got some money. That's good. Share it up. I think we're going to need a detect magic here, although the magic user scroll and the broadsword are probably magical. Also, maybe the quarterstaff. We'll see. Let's detect. Take. Okay, well, only the two at the bottom are magical. I would have taken those regardless, so... Who needs a magic sword? I don't even know. Someone does. That's a magical longsword. That's a magical flail. Magical longsword. Magical longsword, magical flail. Magical mace. Now, some of those are better than some of the others. Some of them are +3. Like, one of them is +3, one of them is +2. So, I don't know specifically which ones are better than which other ones. So, we're just going to take that there. Alucard's flail, Thaco of 9. Don't equip those bracers. Okay, so I think it's another longsword +1. Which is... Or broadsword, sorry. I think this is... Even at +1, I think it's better than what Fella McGubbins has. His is a flail +1. But they do poor damage against large-sized enemies. And I think broadswords do a lot better damage. Oops. So even though they're equally +1-y... Probably very similar damage. I think it's against normal-sized enemies. Like the damage it says here is just against normal enemies. So 1d6 +8. If we switch this up, 2d4 +7. Wait, was the other one +2? I'm gonna have to just identify this as too much. No, I think it's the base damage for a flail is 1d6 +1. And then we're getting +7 from strength, which is a little bit insane. And then this thing, its base damage is just 2d4, and we're getting +7 from strength. So, Thaco the same. This will do a little bit more damage. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. Let's just go. We could load up on some leather armor and stuff, but yeah, we're fine. No. Now that the Fire Knives have been defeated, the princess threatens the leader, and you recorded in journal entry 54. I get the feeling one of our cursed bonds is gone, guys. I think we did good. 54. Hopefully it's not super long. The princess has been talking with the slightly recovered leader. With a dagger to his throat, he croaks, "All right, I'll release them." He mouths a meaningless syllable, and your bonds fade. Oh, that's it. Well, congratulations. We're now 4 cursed rather than 5 cursed. Just as you... Okay, don't put that mouse down yet. Just as you said about freeing Joji, the room shakes, and you recorded in journal entry 53. Is it Big T? I think Papa T. Alright, this one's a little bit longer. Suddenly the roof vaporizes, and King Azun, his wizard Vangerdahast, and a troop of royal guards descend into the room. The roof vaporizes. That's pretty scary, actually. One of the guards points at your party and says, "Those are the ones who tried to kill you, your highness." The princess leaps up and stands between you and her father. They were under the Fire Knives' control. They couldn't help themselves. Besides that, they saved me. The king looks at you and at the princess. "Well, the fact remains that you attempted to kill me. Also, it looks as though you wear more controlling bonds. I will not slay you, but you are banished from all Cormier lands. Look, I just need to sell some loot first, buddy, please." The royal guard comes up and begins escorting you out. Suddenly, the far door opens and Gari of Gond steps unsteadily into the room. As you leave the room, you see the princess run over to him and embrace. Heading out the hideout, you hear the king saying, Nicatia, time for you to accept the duties of a princess. Sounds like trouble. The voices fade. You are taken to the outskirts of town, and the guards leave. As you decide your next move, a horse pounds out the gate, bearing Gary and Nicatia. She waves as they race to the north. I don't think she's following her duties very well. Oh well, we saved the princess. Our reward is, we didn't go to jail again. On the first night outside the city, you are all overcome by a strange lethargy. Even the watch drifts off. It's probably fella. Then, without warning, you are gripped in a vivid dream. All of you. 4 faces leer down at you, contemptuous of your success. A dark and foreboding voice intones, the first and weakest of your masters has fallen. Now your feet are set on the path to servitude. So I see some evil chick and 2 evil dudes, and I assume in the background is the big T, probably. You shall serve each of us in turn, though your spirit rebels. The wizard in red, the woman in green, and the lord of the black. Is that Zentrim is the black? Green. I can't remember all of this. Remember all the stuff the sage told us? I forget. Finally, your souls quenched, you shall be pawns of the flamed one. I can guess who that is. The faces laugh with evil joy. The dream fades and you awaken a cold sweat. Well, isn't that great? We got a world map now. You are at the edge of Tilverton. Will you enter or continue your journey? Well, I expect if we enter, we'll get arrested. Looks like we're going to have to continue our journey elsewhere. Now, it's probably a fair point to end the episode. We can camp and rest up and all that business, I assume. Let's fix and rest for, a day just to make sure everything's cool. Yeah, totally cool. And I will restore spells, and we're good. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Save it. Save it, very important. Alright, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Next time, hopefully we can sell some of our loot and get some more levels up, because we got some training to do. See you later, folks.